She's a little bit like Marmite. Like you either love her or you hate her.
Surely, guys, the way yous are going, there's only one place for Khabib, and that's D, or even E.
Oh, I would want to watch it every day of the week.
I don't think there's anybody on this entire table that has had as big an impact on the sport as this man.
No way. Everyone's GOAT.
He is the UFC's Mike Tyson.
Welcome to Settle It, the Power List, powered by Betway. I'm your host, Nick Peet, and today we're going to settle one of the biggest debates in the sport of mixed martial arts. Who is the greatest UFC fighter, man or woman, of all time? We're going to look at records, resumes, championship reigns, you name it. To help me do it, I've got two of the best minds in all of fight sports, Brad Pickett and Adam Catterall. Now, gents, how this is going to work is, you're each individually going to pick a fighter from your side of the table. We're going to debate their qualities, and then this is the ranking system. This is the top S, top of the list, and the lowest ranking is D. Okay. Every fighter must be ranked. We have to agree. You cannot sit on the fence.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yep.
A few questions.
Go on.
What determines greatness?
Brilliant. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
We've got to look at careers, iconic fights, championship reigns, but we also have to look at their influence on the sport, their place in pop culture.
Impact.
Pop, okay.
Yes, the impact they had on the sport.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Happy? Brad,
Yes,
happy?
yeah.
Right, Adam, I'll let you
You want me to go first?
I'll let you go first. Please, pick a name.
I'll just go from the top of the table. I've got Ronda Rousey.
Ooh.
Okay. The first is an interesting stat about Ronda Rousey.
Okay, here we go.
Only had 8 fights in the UFC. 6-2 was the record. Every single one of those fights was a title fight. Therefore, the level of opponent
Best of the best.
that she was fighting was the best of the best. Cultural impact, I think, absolutely massive. She's obviously crossed over into the mainstream with films and various things like that. Dominance, six wins. I don't know if that clarifies dominance. She doesn't have that multi-weight thing for me. Personally, she's the trailblazer. I think there's been better female fighters since. For me, Brad, I don't know where you're at, mate. You're far more qualified. I would say she's in and around this section here, in and around the
Me
B's and the C's.
personally, I'd probably go around B. She's a little bit like Marmite for me.
Yeah.
Like you either love her or you hate her. Fighting, well, I say, you can't argue what she's done for the sport, for female.
Yeah.
But for me, the outside of her attitude and that kind of really bugged me a little bit, you know, and still to this day.
Gone all in. Love it.
Bugs me.
Okay,
So,
well, listen.
We agree around B?
I think, yes, my input is, without the cultural impact, without the fact she's the first female in UFC, she made Dana White eat her own words when he said women will never fight inside the octagon. She made that happen. Without that, she's D all day, even though she was a champion.
D all day.
But I think you're right. I think B or C. Where do you want to go?
Can we go on
B
the
or
line?
C?
Are we allowed it right on the
No,
line
we've
of
got
B
to
and
go
C?
B or C.
I actually think there's better female fighters in the UFC, so I'm going to go C.
Brad, C. Happy with C?
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey is our first. She
Sorry,
comes
Ronda.
in at C.
Sorry. Go on, Brad.
Right, Brad, over to you.
If you got, mate.
Oh,
If you got.
Alexander
Oh,
Volkanovski.
the great.
Yes.
He is the great, and for me, do I think he's the greatest featherweight of all time? I don't. I know he has the records there, but he's not my favourite one. There must be another one in here. We will come out to him later. But a very nice guy as well. I love his cooking channel. He cooks, does really well. Very good family guy. Also one of those guys where, when you talk about outside of the cage, like, he's actually quite a fun guy, all right? Mm-hmm. But inside the cage, tough as nails. And also coming back from like, for me, that's the sign of a true champion.
Absolutely.
You know, like being at the top, slipping and coming back to the top, that's true champion sort of mindset.
He dared to be great. He went to lightweight. He did not win a second weight title.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of these people out here did. 11 people have won 2 world titles in the UFC in 2 different weight divisions. He never managed it.
Yeah.
So surely that keeps him at the bottom of our table, Adam.
The bottom of the table?
The bottom percentage of our table.
What?
There's a lot of people here who have won 2 belts.
Right.
Okay.
This man, right?
Without the trilogy against Max Holloway, who is established statistically the best featherweight of all time in the UFC. Without those wins, he doesn't even come into the conversation. But with those wins, he's in the conversation.
Yes, but there's also multiple other wins.
We decide where he goes. You're just debating.
No, I'm just Kevin. I can't help it.
One thing that I just want to highlight with Volk, right? You just mentioned something there about coming back. He defied the age category.
Yeah.
For the weight class as well.
For that weight class. Nobody does that. From 35 or under.
Heavyweights
doesn't happen.
Longer, but not smaller guys.
He defied it.
Okay.
He's minimum B, mate. Minimum
For
B.
For me, this is what I was going to say, right?
Okay.
I would go B, but if you want him to go lower, I have to do this.
Ooh.
You cannot have Ronda above.
I agree.
I back that up. Actually.
Do you?
I think that's a good move.
No.
I think that's a good move.
I can't have Volk
You need
at
to be
C,
careful.
man.
There's a lot of people here with 2 weight championship status. Over to you. Let's go. Come on, next.
That's brutal.
It is brutal.
It's
a brutal game.
Triple C, Henry Cejudo. Multiple weight world champion.
There we go.
Had the defeats, bounced back, came back, ended the reign of Demetrius Johnson, who might be the best flyweight of all time. And again, he did it in style. He did it against Dominic Cruz.
I don't think to this day Thor would beat DJ, to be honest.
That's got to win. It was a lucky win.
I didn't think he won that fight, honestly. Do you remember watching it back?
Yeah.
I don't think he won that fight.
It was a really close fight, I'll give you that.
Especially in my eyes, like, I know it shouldn't be like this, but to be the champion, you have to beat the champion.
Yeah.
It was too close. It was a close fight, but he didn't do enough for me to take that belt off. The guy's done the most.
Right, so we
were robbed of the rematch because DJ moved on and then Henry went up to bantamweight. But this is the first person we've spoken about who was a multiple weight champion. Surely that counts for something.
And we were robbed of his best years because he retired too early. Then when he come back, we actually saw him nod at his very,
also,
very
we
best.
didn't speak about why it's called Triple C.
Yeah, Olympic gold.
Olympic gold medal as well.
But this is in the UFC, not Olympic.
So where are we saying?
Is he above Volk?
I think he's got it.
Yeah.
I think he's above
B.
Volk. I think he's above Volk.
B. I'm happy with B.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still not happy with
set a heavy precedent here. Okay, Brad, let's go. Next on the list.
Been a bit harsh,
who have you got?
Yeah, we are being well harsh, man. Yeah.
A bit of Stipe.
Saving space here on the top.
Stipe, for arguably one of the
most
accolades, you know, the best. Was it?
The most heavyweight defenses, correct. 3.
But for me, again, when you say about people who move the needle or done stuff within the sport, and heavyweight, don't get me wrong, it changes a lot, you know, like not many people hold on to that belt for a long time. But for me,
he's with Volk.
I feel bad,
He's with Volk.
He's with down
He is.
here,
He's with Volk.
So Stipe Miocic did more for MMA than Ronda Rousey. Are you guys mental? You happy with that?
I'm not happy.
I've got him alongside Ronda all day, but it's up to you. Listen, I'm just chairing the debate. You're the one that's going to pay the price in the comments section.
Well, okay, we're here now, but at the end there could be some
Right.
moves.
The reason why he's above Ronda, you've basically just then thrown in cultural impact of Ronda, right?
Yes.
He's above Ronda because of the level of people that he beat within the UFC. And to defend those championship belts at heavyweight is bloody hard, man. Really, really hard.
Fair.
Especially when someone just clips you and you go.
Fair.
And he bounced back on several occasions.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, I agree that he's on par with
It's your list. It's your comment section. Get stuck in.
It's going to be tasty, this, isn't it? Oh, it's your
Oh,
favourite.
there she is.
It's your favourite. There she is, the bullets. Valentina Shevchenko. Technically, sensational.
Yeah.
Had a go at multiple weights as well. Very similar argument to what you were making before with Alexander Volkanovski.
Yeah.
Dominated her own division.
Yeah.
Had a go up. Fell short against Amanda Nunes. Multiple defences in her own weight division.
Multiple time as well. She lost it, won the belt back, which we agree is a category that's important to
And
face
age,
adversity, come
age as
back.
well. She's getting on a bit now and still doing it.
She's
Still
quite
the queen.
possibly active, activity-wise. She's the pound-for-pound female fighter on the planet today.
I think she's above Ronda.
100% is above Ronda.
I'm going to go C. I think she's in the C
I
category.
might even go a little bit higher.
You think she's in B?
I think she's in B with Henry. I do.
I'm B all day, mate. I'm B all day because I'm a Valentina Shevchenko fan.
Go on then.
Straight in
Go on
at
then, I'll agree
the
with you.
Valentina Shevchenko. Right, Brad, keep us going. Let's go. Come on,
We're being
on a
harsh
hot
here on
seat
these
now. Let's
champions,
build
aren't
up.
we? Being
That's
harsh.
because we know
Okay,
what could be
okay.
coming.
All right, go on.
I filled one of these spots.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
Here we
go
go.
on
Maybe not the top one. I think that goes
Jose
straight.
Aldo.
Yeah, Aldo for me was one of the best fighters I've fought alongside, if that makes sense.
Can
my
I
career
just say
stuff like
something? Can I just say something? He's been beaten by somebody that we've already put down there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Back end of the career. Back end of the career.
This guy here, coming from favelas, you know, from WC into the UFC,
Yeah.
fought at different weight classes as well.
Yeah.
But for me, could have been, in my eyes, I think he's a better featherweight than Alexander, even though he has a bit more of the. I think he was
stats,
more dominant. He was more dominant at the weight class
Unbeaten
for a
for 10
longer
years.
time.
Right,
Unbeaten
okay.
for 10 years.
But are we, right, remember what this is? This is the UFC, yeah?
Yes.
WEC. Absolutely.
Well,
we're merging everything together.
Okay,
there, aren't we?
WEC, I think he had 3 title defenses. UFC, 6 or 7
Seven,
easy.
yeah.
So that 10-year dominance coming into the UFC on the back of what he'd done, the leg kicks, everything else.
I'm
Also
with you.
for me, it was his fighting styles as well. It's like he was so fun to watch. His striking style was just so devastating. Like he tried to put people out from the first buzzer to the last buzzer. He wasn't ever thinking about scoring points, getting takedowns. Or
So you're saying higher than B?
He's
going
A, 100% A, 100%.
100% A.
I'm not going to argue with Brad Pickett.
100% A. Jose Aldo goes in at A.
For all things UFC London, the playbook. Powered by Betway.
Adam, let's go. Next.
We are going...
Oh, speaking of Jose Aldo.
Hey!
Wow, okay.
Notorious, Conor
Okay.
McGregor.
Wow. Now this is going to get
Yeah,
interesting.
this is going to get some debates going.
Come on then. Give us the stats.
There is nobody that has made a bigger cultural impact than Conor McGregor.
Correct.
Yeah. No one's moved the needle more than him.
I think he isn't as celebrated as a martial artist as he should be. From a 18-month period,
The rocket ship.
2015, 2016. Obviously, he burst on at 2013, didn't he? And he did incredibly well. But between 2015 to 2016, where he beat Eddie Alvarez,
Yeah.
that rocket where there's defeats in there, bounce backs, last-minute fights. He should have fought Dos Anjos, didn't fight Dos Anjos, fights Diaz, comes back, beats Diaz, then he should fight Jose Aldo, doesn't fight Aldo, ends up with Chad Mendes. All this type of thing. I think that 15-month period is one of the most incredible periods of the UFC, and the reason why it is what it is today. I would have him in A. I would have him in A.
For me, obviously, I was alongside him.
Yeah.
So I saw the rise. Like I say, my first fight, he was on the undercard. And 3 fights later, I was on his main
Pay-per-view.
event. Yeah. So it's just, the rise has been amazing. And like I say, someone like him who puts himself so far up a pedestal is a lot of risk. He's doubling down the whole time. He's done so much for the sport. Obviously, a lot of things outside is dampened a little bit, even like the injuries and so on and so forth.
Fair.
But I am probably going to be controversial. I'm actually going to here. I will.
I don't think there's anybody on this entire table that has had as big an impact on the sport as this man.
No way.
Correct.
I think there's
No
a
way.
lot of people who have achieved
And I'll say
more,
put together.
consistency, bigger
Put
title
together.
reigns, but in terms of
Double
big
champ.
fights, in terms of people,
Was he the first double
in terms
champ?
of eyeballs, first simultaneous. To be fair, there was other champions who were BJ Penn, who were 2-time
Yeah,
champions.
okay,
Back
yeah.
then, you weren't allowed to fight for both belts. It was the rules were changed to suit Conor McGregor, so he could have the double belt moments. But still, that just showing the cultural icon that he was. Brad, I think you're right. He's got to go up there. People are going to go berserk in the comments section, but I think he has to be
Listen, the majority of people watching this are watching
because of Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
because of what
100%.
this man did.
Yeah, 100%. Next on the list. Come on, let's keep it rocking and rolling.
Oh, DC. Oh, it's just going to...
Now this is going to get people a little bit upset. Daniel Cormier, another
simultaneous.
simultaneous champion, the first one to do it after Conor McGregor. He wins at light heavyweight, goes up and wins a heavyweight as well. But beating Stipe Miocic, who is already on the table. But there's a caveat.
There is.
There's a caveat. He only became light heavyweight champion because Jon Jones was suspended from the sport. Brad, should that impact on his ranking?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Context is key.
I love DC, you know, he's a great guy, very good commentator as well. But
Got to get it in there.
I don't think I'm gonna put him alongside
Stipe. Great champion down in C. Adam.
It's either this or this. It's this for me.
Yeah, listen.
I'm gonna put it there, and then you can decide.
I know which way I would go if I was ranking.
You throw everyone off the table.
No, I think.
Listen, he's got a win over him, but he's got 2 losses to him.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
If Cejudo is a 2-weight champ, but Cejudo, again, it was a very close fight with DJ.
I'll have final say.
Oh, Daniel Cormier down in C. DC, I wouldn't have done that, pal, but, you know, these two have been very harsh today. Next.
It's still. Oh, Amanda Nunes, who is returning this year, fingers crossed, if everything goes well with Kayla Harrison. So the Lioness, multiple weight world champion, simultaneous world champion.
Bantamweight and featherweight champion.
Ridiculous amounts of defences at bantamweight.
Yeah.
Defended also at featherweight when she went up there.
Yeah.
The level of opponent that she has beaten is off the charts. She's beaten the best of the best. I'll start you now.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go on. Shevchenko,
She's-
Rousey,
Mate, she's
Tate,
she's
you name it.
minimum,
Cyborg.
she's minimum there. Minimum.
I agree. For me, I trained alongside her as well, and seeing what she's done within the sport in that period of time as well. Also, knocking women out, which you don't see that often.
Correct.
She had, and also for me, the one that just completely shut it down for me is when she knocked out Cyborg. You know, everyone was talking about Cyborg, how tough she was, and she came in, got knocked out, got sent back in again. You know,
Is she not the best of the best, Brad? Shouldn't she be up here alongside Conor McGregor?
Could be, but I again, if you think like the female's done most for the sport is Ronda.
Yes.
But the female who's done the best resume is her.
Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
So
So I'm
beating the very best females of her era. So
with that.
okay,
So I think this is about here.
this is good. All right.
Yeah.
Next, Brad. Let's keep going. Rocking and rolling. Who have we got next?
Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
I love this conversation.
Well, look at the smile on Brad's face. Look at the
Well,
smile on
I
his
love
face.
Well,
Go for
I'm going to try and put this guy as high as I can. Yeah, but also on a serious note, yes. I mean, like they created a weight class for him.
Yes.
You know, obviously people say I fought him when I fought him in WC. It was actually at bantamweight.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I did for my size was a massive factor within that fight. He was crazy quick, and what he done since then, like I say, like he's done amazing things. Yeah, I mean, for me, there's no doubt. And I still feel to this day he beat Henry. I'm going to put him up here, to be honest. Yeah.
Demetrius Johnson,
Yeah.
straight in at S.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you aren't aware,
One of these
Brad
bips-
has got a win over Demetrius
so you know.
Johnson. So, of course, he's put him right at the top of the tree. But a lot of people in the industry will accept that technically.
I think he's got 4 losses, right?
Correct.
One was me, one was Dominic Cruz. They're both out the weight class above him, right?
Yeah, that's
so
right.
they're both at bantamweight. The only flyweight losses he's had, he's revenged one of them. In 1FC. And the other one was Henry, which I didn't think he lost.
for close
Yeah,
fight.
okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, so for me,
my
yeah.
only debate on this.
Pound for pound for me.
Yes.
But not a 2-weight champion.
No.
Not a 2-weight
Because he's
champion.
too small.
He's too small to go to bantamweight. He made such a small cultural impact.
Yeah.
The UFC got rid of him. They
Yeah.
gave him away. So
Yeah.
Listen, he's been in with him, so I'm not going to argue. My initial reaction was there because of the cultural impact not being there.
yeah,
No, he's there for me.
But from an ability point of view, there's
Ability.
no
No doubt about
question.
Technically far
no
superior.
doubt about
you know.
it. Okay, Adam.
Probably the most technical fighter on this.
Absolutely.
Israel Adesanya, the last style bender. Now, this is an interesting one because I absolutely love watching this guy's style. Obviously, coming over from the world of kickboxing, became middleweight champion, lost it, then have the balls to go back in with Alex Pereira, knock him clean out, and win it back. So 2-time champion at middleweight, attempted to do it at light heavy, fell short against Jan Blachowicz. I'm in here. I'm in this department here.
Yeah.
Just trying to debate where I go because I absolutely love the fella.
There's a lot of people who have been two-weight champions, which seems to be the benchmark for a lot of fans at the moment. This guy tried it. He fell short. That, for me, puts him in the C or D category. But don't forget, Brad, the impact he had on the sport in such a small space of time.
Right.
He was so active, so busy inside a 2-3 year window. He made a massive name for himself.
He beat some big
and the whole story of Pereira was remarkable. It comes
Absolutely.
from kickboxing. But for me also, he's a very cool guy.
Yes.
Very, very cool, very articulate on the camera. Reminds me a little bit different, but a bit like a Conor McGregor. He's good at talking, very charismatic. I will go there.
You see, my only in my head there, I was looking at Volk.
Yeah.
And I think Volk is above Izzy.
Yeah, but he's definitely above Ronda in my eyes.
Fair. We'll go with that.
Okay, Brad, over to you. 3 to go on your side. Let's get stuck in.
This one's gonna be another debate, 100%.
Ooh, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Wow. Okay.
Undefeated, 29 fights in MMA.
UFC lightweight champion, beat Conor McGregor. That was obviously the big win of his career, but did retire at the top, Brad. Did we miss out on the best of Khabib, maybe?
Yeah, we did.
I felt he could have stayed in the sport a lot longer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even to this day, I still think he could come back and fight.
Probably
and compete.
could, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's also another guy where he is a different era for him in a way. The era it was like the Achilles heel of Conor McGregor, someone who talked so much, and someone who just didn't talk much at all.
Yeah, the yin and yang.
Yeah, it was definitely, and that sort of made it
100%.
a very interesting watch in that sort of time and era.
Only 3 title defenses, which immediately makes you think he's got to be bottom of the table, surely. But cultural impact,
Massive.
absolutely gigantic. But just to remind you both, Ronda Rousey made a lot more defenses and had arguably an even bigger cultural impact, and she's down in D. So surely, you guys, the way you're going, there's only one place for Khabib, and that's D, or even E.
Oh, mate, you can't do this to me. No.
Do you know what the thing is as well? I actually think his protege has superseded his
Absolutely.
achievements. You don't think Islam's overtaken where Khabib
I don't think
inside the octagon?
I don't think there's any conversation he's done that. And in sense of achievement.
Well, yeah, achievements, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I honestly,
He had an iconic fighting style. You knew what he was going to do.
Khabib beats him. Beats Islam in my eyes. If they fought.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
If they
Come on, man.
Styles,
It's your card.
Styles,
Where's he going?
Oh, he's going up here in A for me. He's going up that high. I know. This is gonna.
Absolutely outrageous place to put him in.
I could even put him up here. You know, like, for me, yeah, I would.
I think he's B, but I'll give you A.
It's always going to be that. It's smart in some way. There's going to be a lot of discussion because he's retired unbeaten. So
Correct.
There's no quick ifs. But this is going to be a lot of debate. Always.
Well, his career didn't have an end. It finished abruptly.
Yeah.
But we are judging people based on what they did in the sport, what their accomplishments were, what their impact was. Okay. The fact that he's all the way up here and Ronda's all the way out there, I think is absolutely outrageous. But hey, it's your list, not mine. Don't come at me in the comment section.
No. He's
Adam,
up there.
Come on, you got 2 to go. Let's go.
Oh, GSP.
Now we're talking.
You ready? Not even a debate.
Not even a debate. The former welterweight champion.
Not even a debate because
long-standing Canadian.
He ticks every single box for me. Dominance, ticked it off. Multiple weights, he came back. He beat Bisping, didn't he, to become middleweight champion after a massive hiatus as well. The things that he stands for, he was very, very vocal during that period of time with TRT and drugs and all this type of thing. He was the guy that was banging the drum and said, I'm against it. He avenged his losses.
Yeah.
He is the poster boy of MMA in Canada. George St-Pierre is an S.
He also had iconic wins over a generation. Your Mac Hugheses, your BJ Penns, guys that would have been on this list, Brad. 10 years ago, if we'd have done this, they're on that list.
Mate, he's there. Come
I think George St-Pierre top of the list.
That's going to debate this. You're going to debate this, aren't you?
There's only one thing. I love George St-Pierre, right? I've been out with him a few times. Great guy.
That's a different show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Actually, we had a McDonald's together, to be honest. But just fighting style I wasn't a fan of. We at the start 100%. Then he got a bit too safe for me. And sometimes
it's a bit Arsenal.
Yeah.
Getting it over the line. Priority was getting it over the line.
Right, there you go. But it just played it for me. Played it a little bit too safe, you know, like.
Get it?
Safe.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah. And
pressure heavy as the crown, though, Brad. I guess when you're up there to keep the crown.
True.
We've seen it with Jon Jones
this
as well.
Guy, he took risk in all his fights.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
And even in the last minute against, was it Kyoji Horiguchi? In the last 10 seconds, he got an arm bomb.
that finish,
from a fight that he was winning the whole fight. So like, he's still doing that where he always played it too safe for me.
You're not talking me out.
And he was so.
There's absolutely no way on God's earth you're putting George St-Pierre alongside Khabib. Come on, guys.
Right.
Okay,
Brad.
Yeah.
Next.
Settle It is powered by our friends at Betway. For exclusive acquisition offers, free bets, and much more, download the Betway app today.
Next.
Anderson Silva.
Right.
For me,
The Spider.
do you want to be honest? This guy, I fought alongside this guy in Cage Rage back in the day. Weird story of this. I remember Dave O'Donnell got me and him to do a signing at the front of the cage, right? No one knew who this guy was, right? No one. And then people were queuing up for me to sign. And I felt so bad for him. I said, Anderson, please just sign me a photo for me. He gave it to me, right?
Oh my God.
And then
He goes on
He
to
become the biggest star in the sport.
For me, he is S tier, not accolades, just everything he does, the fighting style,
it's interesting
charisma.
that you point that out, right? Because he doesn't come to the UFC until he's, 33, 34 years of age?
Like,
So
he was
he's had a
finding,
wicked career
finding
for
pride, Cage Rage, See,
And then when he did come in, he did things we'd never seen inside the octagon before.
He was Bruce Lee.
Changed the game.
100%. You know, I say, when I talk about watching fighting,
Yes.
I would want to watch
Creativity.
it every day of the
Fully.
week.
Yeah.
You know?
So we've got fighters on here like Izzy, who looked up to him, so he's above that.
Yes.
So he's mate, I think from a cultural impact point of view, he's right up to that, right at the top.
There was a moment in time when Anderson Silva
He's the reason.
was the
For me,
UFC.
Yeah.
Honestly,
was the UFC.
I'm putting him here. He's above, for me, above everyone.
We ain't got a new
We can't do that. So what we'll do is we'll put him in S,
Yeah.
and then
S for Spider.
at the end, I think we will do
S for the Spider.
a little bit of a review.
No, I
Right,
think
come on, Adam,
I'm
give
happy with that.
us your final one, our penultimate pick.
Islam Makhachev.
Oh
Mentioned him
dear,
before.
oh dear, oh dear. Now this does get interesting. Should we slide him down maybe and bring him back up? I don't know.
It's quite easy.
Islam Makhachev, the current,
It fits in nicely. That's nicely.
the current welterweight
No,
champion,
no.
the former lightweight champion, Khabib's protege, who's gone on to do so much more than Khabib did in his own career. He's got the longest win streak alongside Anderson Silva in the UFC history, and you're putting him below Khabib?
Khabib still beats him.
Yeah, but that's hypothetical.
Yes,
That's
correct.
hypothetical.
No, it's
It is.
also in the
Correct.
training room when they train. Habib beats him. He beats him every time. He manhandles that.
He lets him. He lets him. He
No.
doesn't want to disrespect him.
Disrespect his coach, yeah,
That's what
exactly.
it is.
Okay.
I think
Stats. He is here. Come on.
I think statistically he's a two-way champion.
Just
box
be
tick.
nice. I'll let you go side by side. But he's not above Habib. No way. Come on.
Stats.
Put
wise,
respect on the Russian
I am.
legend.
I am.
Yeah.
I think he's a great, absolute great.
Absolutely.
But he left his best years for me on the side when he decided to walk away. This guy's doing his thing.
He's
Yeah,
picked
because if
up
he
where
stayed
he left
around,
off
he
and
could have been up
surpassed him.
here.
Absolutely.
Coulda, woulda,
but
shoulda.
that didn't happen.
Coulda,
They
woulda,
didn't,
shoulda.
right? But he's still there.
Yeah, okay.
Still, yeah. You
You ain't winning this argument. Islam ain't going above Khabib with Brad, that's for sure.
Okay.
Okay, Brad.
Can I have him at A though? Can he stay at A?
I think he has to stay at A, me
Right, okay.
personally. Brad, let's go to your final one.
Everyone's GOAT.
What a way to finish. Johnny Bones Jones,
John
the
Bones
self-proclaimed
Jones.
greatest of all time, the long-reigning light heavyweight champion who came back after a 4-year hiatus, beat Silva again, became the UFC heavyweight champion. He's made as many headlines for the wrong reasons as he has for the good reasons. Yeah, 23 years age. Yeah.
Youngest champion.
Has he been good for the sport?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
For
bad.
the sport.
For
and
the
he's been
sport,
bad,
yeah. Same you can say that arguably for like.
Do you know what he is?
McGregor.
Do you know what he is? he is the UFC's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That's what he is. So with that in mind, he's there. Because how big...
No questions asked.
There is. I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
That.
He is... Listen,
for me, he's above Anderson Silva. For me, I have Anderson Silva above.
We haven't got any more categories, Brad.
We need to slide...
No,
you want to slide some out?
Slide everyone down. There should be an E, or Ronda just falls off and goes down a little.
Unless we accommodate Ronda
Maneuver
and
it.
slip it down. Is that what you're saying? You don't want to rank Jon Jones alongside Conor McGregor or George St-Pierre. You believe Jon Jones...
I just kind of feel we have too many S tiers.
What?
But
they are.
But
If
they
you look
are,
at them all, they are all the absolute business, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're the top. That's a lot of Jon Jones, Anderson Silva, George St-Pierre, Demetrius Johnson. In America, when
And also,
they do
if
that
you do it
whole
this way,
Mount
look,
Rushmore
do it
thing, it
this
tends
way,
to be them.
they're all different weight classes.
There's the weight classes there, yeah, exactly. But without this guy, we probably aren't even here today.
Yeah.
This is the main reason why
We make
the
content.
UFC is such, the power sport
I'm
that
happy
it
with
is.
that, lads. I think you've done all right there.
I kind of think I need to see it from this point of view.
Go on,
Before we, yeah.
No? Yeah? I think we've done good.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
We're talking about the best of the best here.
Before we wrap, because I'm the oldest here, and I want to go a little bit old school because this is quasi-modern.
Are you pulling Don Fry out your back pocket now or something like that? What are you doing?
Place Gracie.
I wish I could now. I wish that was going to be the one, but I've got one.
Okay.
Randy the Natural Couture, the first ever two-weight UFC champion, light heavy and heavyweight. Not jumping 10 pounds, kids. Jumping up to the heaviest weight division, then coming back down, fought some of the biggest legends around at the time. Multiple time champion as well, left the UFC, came back, won the belt again, went up to weight division.
Fought on multiple times in the same night as well with the round robin type thing.
Went on to become an expendable as well. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, great.
Randy Couture, where are you going to put Randy? Because I know a lot of people in the comment section, a lot of the old men like me, be going, well, this is this generation, where's the previous? One of the pioneers of the sport, a Hall of Fame pioneer. Where are you putting Randy Couture?
I think he only had 6 fights at UFC though, didn't he?
What,
They
6
put in
fights?
pride in that, didn't he?
Yeah, he was mega outside of the UFC.
Most of it was title fights. Wins the UFC heavyweight tournament.
Yes.
Then wins the light heavyweight title.
Yes.
Then wins the heavyweight title.
Yes.
Jumping around everywhere.
What about Dan Henderson? Pride champ,
Again,
UFC champ.
we've only got what we've got on the table. We could be here all day. Where's
I think that's if that's high, that's a nostalgic pick. That.
I'm all about nostalgia.
Yeah. Let's.
Facts and stats, man. Come on,
yeah.
facts and stats.
Facts.
He's
and
not on the
stats.
facts and stats. He's not the top tier.
Where are you going to put him?
He's not in air.
Well, this is my pick, actually, so maybe I get to place him.
Go on then.
We have to send a nod in the direction of this generation, the Randy Couture generation, the first ever two-weight UFC champion in the biggest weight divisions as well.
Yeah, but
I think.
So when I look at it, they're like.
I think
He's
all
above
day
them.
he's above
Above-
Cormier and Miocic. I've got him in. I've got him in B.
For me, I put him above them two.
You put him here.
Yeah.
Put him on A.
I put him at least an A. Yeah,
Cultural
it's not
impact
there.
on the
Yeah,
sport, gigantic.
100%.
And with Randy, you get your Tito, you get your Chuck Liddell, you
Yeah,
get that
yeah.
generation. He was the best of that generation.
Right.
And with Brad, keep it in May. I think that's a perfect place for Randy Couture.
We're happy?
I was with you originally in B, but yeah, all right.
No, yeah. We started really bad to start off with, then we kind of.
I think we
I think
nailed
we've
it.
done all right. I think
Like a
we've done
nice
all
little
right.
cake, it rose at the end. you know?
There's nobody there that I think that we have misplaced. I think that top tier is absolutely bang on.
Is there any ones you think we're missing? Someone like a Hoist Gracie. Where would you put him on that list?
Yeah, I think the problem with Hoyce is he was the first through the door, and he never got to
Different
lay
time.
a legacy down. Yeah, I think it's a different generation.
Yeah.
I think.
But yeah, again, he's
for me,
the one who started the sport in some ways.
I think you've got brand new fighters now, like Ilia Topuria.
Alex Pereira.
Absolutely, and Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira, for me, makes this list probably B and above. Ilia Topuria, I
How many of
think
these
one day
fights-
could be S on this list.
How many fighters are still active? No?
Well, he's supposed to be coming back, isn't
No.
he?
But it's a no for now.
No for
so you
now.
got one,
No? But he does
no,
boxing.
no,
Yeah,
no.
she is.
No,
She's
no,
supposed
but she hasn't fought yet, though.
No,
She's
yeah.
like Jon Jones.
2,
He's not retired yet, has he?
3.
He did.
He has retired a couple of times,
he's gone. Yeah.
And Adesanya's active.
Yeah.
So one,
1,
two,
4.
3, 4.
Ronda's back this
still
year.
active.
She's active. No?
Ronda's back this
Yeah,
year.
she's one of the 4, yeah. Oh, and Ronda's, well, she hasn't fought yet, though, has she?
When that happens,
And
it
again,
happens.
yeah, exactly, yeah. So only 4 active. I think Ilia Topuria would have made the table, absolutely.
Which I think is what we should do, isn't it? You shouldn't, yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. We've settled it. Our UFC power list, powered by Betway. Let us know in the comment section what you think. I'm sure you've got an awful lot to say. We're going to continue arguing for the next
100%.
couple of hours. And I'm going to try and take a couple of these home as a coaster. Once again, jump in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts. And we'll see you next time here on the Settle It Power List.